Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Film Sleep Repeat YouTube channel. Here is the first review we do have for you today, and it is for Mission Impossible Fallout. Yes, the newest Mission Impossible in the series of just spectacular movies. All of them except for the second, which even the second one I find a considerable amount of joy in. I like to say it's kind of a spoof of a John Woo movie, which is funny. John Woo did direct it, so it's kind of like a spoof of his own movies, and it's a lot of fun still. But ever since MI3 with J.J. Abrams really reinvigorating the entire series there, and then we got number 4, Ghost Protocol, which directed by Brad Bird, which is a phenomenal movie, probably one of my favorites of the series, one of my top 3. And then we have Rogue Nation, which is my second favorite. And then Fallout, which, spoiler alert, is my favorite Mission Impossible movie. I have seen it now 2 or 3 times, and I am very comfortable in saying it is my favorite mission yet. So here we do see Christopher McQuarrie coming back to direct this one. He also did direct Rogue Nation, which he is the only director to direct 2 back-to-back Mission Impossible movies, and he does a fantastic job. Something about Christopher McQuarrie that I've noticed is he has such a keen eye and such a, especially with his shot choice in both of these movies, he knows how to direct action. Comparing him very much right now to George Miller, who made Mad Max Fury Road a few years back. I would say that this movie, when it was done, when I finished watching it today, I turned to my best friend and I said, this is definitely, in my opinion, the best action movie I've seen since Mad Max Fury Road, which is a high bar to meet. Do I think it's as good as Mad Max Fury Road? That's for another discussion that I'm more than happy to have. But as far as this review goes, directed by Christopher McQuarrie, we have, the same prospects coming up. Jeremy Renner does not return. That is a bummer, of course, but we do have Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Rebecca Ferguson makes a return, Michelle Monaghan's back for a few scenes here, and we have some new cast members. We also have Alec Baldwin. Can't forget Alec Baldwin. He's phenomenal in these movies. And Henry Cavill, who was just a knockout, kind of what I want to start with here. He is really the person who, in my opinion, I was just like, man, this guy just did it. He went for it, and he gave it his all, and he was great. Him and Tom Cruise had this, kind of backwards chemistry that you're like, okay, I can see them vibing together, but the entire time you're like, I know their characters aren't trying to vibe together, but I can see what they're going for here. So, shout out to Henry Cavill. Ving Rhames also. I want to give a shout out to my boy Ving Rhames, Marcellus Wallace, for just giving a fantastic performance in this movie. Was really impressed and really happy to just see, the material that he was given. Simon Pegg's always great. Rebecca Ferguson is so good. Even better in this one than in Rogue Nation, in my opinion. Michelle Monaghan's great. Alec Baldwin's great. We do see Angela Bassett in this one. She's also fantastic. And last but not least, Tom Cruise, who is absolutely just a killer. Knockout punch. He is the greatest action star of all time, in my opinion. You can, yell at me all you want. Oh, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, all that stuff. I love Tom Cruise so much. He is, with this movie, kind of solidified that for me, that he is my favorite action star of all time. Really, favorite movie star of all time. And man, something that really stuck out is all of just the practical effects. Of course, some of it was done with CGI and computers, but not a whole lot. A lot of this is real. There's a scene where he's climbing up to get on a helicopter, and you can tell that they used lower kind of grade cameras shooting in 60 FPS rather than the typical for that, because you could kind of see him, the whole aspect and everything change. And I was like, okay, this is crazy. I don't know what to do right now with anything. I'm kind of just freaking out here. But no, the movie is so much fun. I really did enjoy it. kind of just to wrap up my review here, I think it is a great installment into the Mission Impossible franchise. These movies just keep getting better and better, and I cannot wait to see what they have next. Cinematography is great. The stunts are great. The action sequences are fantastic. Really one of a kind. There's a action sequence in a bathroom that just completely blew me away. I've seen it 3 times now and it's blown me away every time. I keep being like, oh my gosh, how can this become more enjoyable? But it does. So that's awesome. I want to give a big shout out to the cast, Christopher McQuarrie. Just a lot of people involved in this. Those are kind of just the basics there. This being my first review, just wanted to kind of keep it to that. I do appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what other movies you'd like me to review. I do plan on going to see Teen Titans Go to the Movies tomorrow, so I'll get a review out for that tomorrow night. I do appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening, day, night, weekend, week, whatever it may be. Thanks for tuning in. And share with your friends, please. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me in my journey here on Film Sleep Repeat for the YouTube stuff. And I do appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. Peace.